From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your evening weather update.
No rain across the local area today, but we have had a mix of sun and clouds as we made our way through our Thursday afternoon. Here's a live look at the Arctic Air Skycam network, and a little bit of sun at times out here, but it's mostly cloudy. And with that, temperatures on the cooler side today as expected in the upper 70s and lower 80s. It's still 85 in Decatur. That side I think is running a little warm. 81 in Athens, 80 in the Shoals, 83 in Russellville. But you work north here, and with the exception of 80 in Columbia, most of our southern middle Tennessee counties are in the mid-upper 70s this afternoon. 75 in Hohenwald, 77 from Lawrenceburg back over to Savannah, Tennessee, 81 in Iuka, Mississippi. Satellite and radar composite this afternoon showing not a whole lot going on. We've had a few light showers skimming near the southern part of the viewing area, but staying just south of us this afternoon. Otherwise, it's been a mix of sun and clouds this afternoon across the Tennessee Valley, but we will see shower and thunderstorm chances ticking up a little bit as we run through the next few days. Here's a look at your futurecast breakdown showing the mix of sun and clouds this evening, giving way to partly cloudy skies overnight with the sunset. Now before 7 p.m., we'll get down into the upper 50s to lower 60s overnight toward daybreak. Notice the increase in cloud cover out of the south. Mid-level winds start to come more out of the south, and then the low-level winds even start to switch around tomorrow out of the east and the southeast, and that increases moisture a little bit. Still talk about daytime highs in the upper 70s and lower 80s across the area, but by our Friday afternoon, we notice a few pop-up isolated showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two being possible from the afternoon into the evening. So for the high school football games on Friday night, I don't think we're going to see big problems or anything, but there may be a stray shower or a brief rumble of thunder nearby, but most of them likely to stay dry. Temperatures for game time starting out in the 70s, dropping into the 60s as we head through the overnight. And then for Saturday and Sunday, a frontal boundary approaches from the northwest. That gives the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, into maybe the first part of Sunday, but it might end before daybreak. Drier air behind this. We're not going to cool off. We're still going to be in the lower 80s next week, but we will have a lower humidity with northerly winds being reinforced by that front moving through. Here's a look at your temperature trend as we head through the next 5 days. Generally in the lower 80s here. Morning lows, though, coming back up out of the 50s into the 60s, and that's a sign that we will have a little bit more moisture over the weekend, and then we reinforce that dry air as we head into the first part of next week. Your hourly forecast for tonight looks like this. Partly cloudy skies as we head through the overnight. Temperature dropping out of the 70s and 80s into the 60s this evening, and then most of us into the upper 50s and lower 60s for morning lows. For your daybreak hours on your Friday, and then partly sunny for Friday. A few pop-up isolated showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and the early evening. Daytime highs in the upper 70s and lower 80s over southern middle Tennessee. Again, rain chances isolated here, but a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms are possible. Otherwise, partly sunny and low to mid 80s over northwest Alabama and northeast Mississippi. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Chance of rain only 20% for our Friday afternoon and evening. It does come up some for our Saturday afternoon and our Saturday night. Maybe a few showers during the morning hours of Saturday, but it's more likely for Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. Not a widespread heavy rainfall, no severe storms expected, but a few rumbles of thunder and some showers moving through. That may linger into Sunday morning, but it's looking more likely that ends near or before daybreak, so only a 20% chance of a shower or thunderstorm for Sunday as the front moves through. And then generally low to mid 80s as we get into next week, staying dry with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, which is good news as the Middle Tennessee District Fair starts next Thursday. There's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock with another check at your local weather.